Hey, everybody. When I was a little girl, my Aunt Susie used to always tell me that the best way to get to the bottom of things is to believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. I don't think Aunt Susie made it past the sixth grade, but she was one of the smartest and most sensible people I've ever known. That being said, I'd like to bring our attention to a couple of things. First, all this back and forth about sending our kids to school in a few weeks. Now, I got to make a disclaimer. I don't have a school age child anymore. My son is grown. However, I do have nieces and nephews and a ton of students that I've taught through the years, and I love them all. Our children depend on us. We're supposed to take care of them. Now, the way I see it, this pandemic situation is nowhere near being contained in our country. There are too many variables about it that are unknown to our scientists, and I'm listening to the scientists on this one. I suggest that parents consider what the doctors, scientists, and school professionals are saying about the state of readiness needed for students to safely return back to school. From what I've been able to glean, federal resources needed to prepare schools properly haven't been forthcoming. And politicians and their appointees who claim that schools are safe and that kids can't get or spread the virus are probably just serving their own interests. It's in my opinion. Just saying. The other thing I want to bring up is the supplemental unemployment benefit. You know, that $600 that expired the week ending July the 25th? Well, that was yesterday. I'm hearing that the Senate is in disagreement over certain terms, so a new stimulus package agreement is at the least weeks away because it hasn't even made it to the House of Representatives yet, and that's going to be another debate. Meanwhile, food banks and pantries are low on food at a time when there will undoubtedly be a substantial rise in the number of citizens who'll need assistance in feeding their families. I'm also willing to bet that without that supplemental unemployment benefit, lots of folks are going to be hard pressed to pay their rents or mortgages. I'd like to know why we're even at this point. Didn't the lawmakers and government know that July 25th was coming? After all, they're the ones who came up with the rules and the regulations of the stimulus package. I'm not buying the rhetoric that the government is no longer paying people not to go to work. Many businesses have gone under and are not coming back. And many industries like mine, the entertainment industry, are on pause. So what can we do about it? I suggest that we make our voices heard. Looks to me like the low-hanging fruits are the senators up for re-election this year. Go to the research page on our site, justonestepfordemocracy.com, to find out who these senators are. Then write, call, and email their offices and let your voices be heard.